verb conjugations in Portuguese doesn't have to be a burden. In fact, today you'll discover that the imperfect past, o pretérito imperfeito, has one of the most predictable patterns in Brazilian Portuguese. So grab your notebook and join me. Olá pessoal, this lesson is part of a series of lessons on verb conjugations. Make sure to save them for whenever you need a quick refresher. By the way, all relevant links are in the box below. Today we are going to master the imperfect past. As you know, in Portuguese, we have two main ways to talk about the past. The pretérito, for completed actions, and the imperfect, for ongoing or habitual actions. In this lesson, we'll focus on how regular and irregular verbs are conjugated in the imperfect past, and also we'll see its main uses. As we have been doing for the past lessons, we'll focus on how most Brazilians speak in everyday life. That's going to simplify conjugation a lot. Let's begin with AR ending verbs. For AR ending verbs, focus on these patterns. For example, estudar, to study. Eu estudava. Você, ele, ela, a gente estudava. Vocês, eles, elas estudavam. You are not dreaming. Eu, você, ele, ela, a gente share the same conjugation pattern in the imperfect past. Write this down. So recapping, the key conjugations for AR ending verbs in the imperfect are estudava, estudavam. How would you say it for viajar, to travel? Viajava, viajavam. How about estar? Estava, estavam. Very good. Now, the ER and IR ending verbs. Oh, good news! These two follow the exact same pattern. Check it out. Comer, to eat. Comia, comiam. Now, assistir, to watch. Assistia, assistiam. See? The same pattern. Try it with ler, to read. Lia, liam. How about ir, to go? Ia, iam. Now let's take a look at what I like to call the Fantastic Four. These are the only irregular verbs in the imperfect past, and three of them follow a very similar rhythm. First, the most common verb is ser, to be. Learn this conjugation by heart. Repeat after me. Era, eram. Now, the other three. Ter, to have. Vir, to come. Pôr, to put. They follow a similar rhythm, as I said before. So repeat after me. Tinha, tinham. Vinha, vinham. Punha, punham. If you're enjoying this aha moments, hit the like button so YouTube knows you want more clear Brazilian Portuguese tips like this. Thank you very much. Now, when do we use the imperfect past? First, with habitual or repeated actions in the past. For example, to ask or say what someone used to do or would always do in the past. Something like, when I was a kid, I used to play in the street. Quando eu era criança, eu brincava na rua. Quando eu era criança, eu brincava na rua. Another example. Did you used to go to school in the morning? Você ia para a escola de manhã? Você ia para a escola de manhã? Oh, they would travel to the beach every summer. Eles viajavam para a praia todos os verões. Eles viajavam para a praia todos os verões. So, habitual or repeated actions in the past. The imperfect past is also used to set the scene, to describe what was happening, what someone was doing or feeling in the past. It's like setting up the conditions, the background conditions or actions of a narration. For example, yesterday the weather was great. Ontem o tempo estava ótimo. Ontem o tempo estava ótimo. There were a lot of people in the park. Tinha muitas pessoas no parque. Tinha muitas pessoas no parque. A couple was having a picnic. Casal fazia piquenique. Piquenique. Casal fazia piquenique. By the way, when describing what was happening, what people were doing, we can use either the imperfect past, casal fazia piquenique, or the past progressive with estar. Casal estava, in the imperfect, fazendo piquenique. So here we have two options. Casal fazia piquenique, casal estava fazendo piquenique. Another example. Menino jogava bola. Menino estava jogando bola. Both options are perfectly natural. Now, if you want to master the past progressive, click the video right here for a complete lesson. Watch it and then tell me in the comments what you learned from it. Thank you very much for watching another lesson. See you next time. Até a próxima. Tchau!